Quiet nights, we hold them tightly. Glimmer in your eyes shines brightly. More than gold is worth.
So today we thought we would do something like a little bit different than what we normally do. We get questions a lot about like, what's it like to be a live-aboard sailor? What's it like to live on your boat? What do you do? So I thought we would show you what's a normal day in our lives, except for the differences is that we're underway right now. We're sunset right now because I thought it would be interesting to show you like us doing an overnight, because there's lots of interesting stuff that happens to us at night. No, we've just listened to podcasts and watched TV, but anyway, yeah, so it's 8 at night right now, and I just got the girls to bed. George is doing a sail change in his underwear. He's gonna do the first sleep, and then he'll wake up in the middle of the night, and you'll see. Anyways, 8 o'clock at night. These little sailors, they can see through everything.
I gotta remember to put pants on. I'm always in my underwear.
But that's real, because you always are in your underwear.
Yeah.
So why pretend you're not?
Like captain underwear.
So pretty much every night before bed, we clean up the boat. It's especially important when we're underway because, you know, we're, you know, leaning over to the side and we're being bounced around by waves, so a ton of stuff tends to fall on the ground. And we have 2 kids and we live on a 30-foot boat and they are very good at making messes. So anyways, yeah. So that's what we're doing right now.
Gold is worth. Hope is taking birth. This is where we come alive. We can make a moment last. Slow it down, don't you go too fast. Let your heart feel something.
Left this morning, we've gone 60 miles.
300 left.
Yeah, we're like 30 miles offshore. 15 knots. It's perfect. Doing like 6-7 knots, which is like lightning speed for us. It's like Mach. Oh,
the girls just got some.
Yeah, the girl.
Yeah. We try to keep these hatches open. It's a lot easier to sleep. It's cooler to sleep, but when you're underway, you know, it doesn't always get to happen. It doesn't always get to happen. They didn't get wet, just the bed did.
I've lettuce in my teeth.
No.
It's a nice night today. We're finally sailing. We don't really know where we're going, you know. It's like we just leave the harbor and try not to have a plan, and, you know, with hopes that we were gonna, you know, cover some ground. So yeah, we're headed up towards the Carolinas.
Cup of coffee is very important when you are about to stay up for the next 6 hours. And this guy is taking a nap. And I'm gonna need like 2 cups of this, and then I'll probably wake him up at like 2:30. Or the kids will. It is, I don't know, midnight, and it's been a pretty easy sail. We're sailing directly downwind, so it is a little bit loppy, but that's okay. It's beautiful, easy sail, and I'm just hanging out, watching some TV, and eating some food, and enjoying some peace and quiet. So sometimes night sailing can be like the nicest time to sail, especially when you're sailing with a bunch of kids. This is the time of night that I start getting delirious. Eleanor woke up, came up on the deck of the boat. I nursed her back to sleep. That was like an hour ago. And I have watched enough TV and listened to enough podcasts. It's time for me to wake George up because I'm tired. I hate being up at 3 in the morning. How do you feel, sir?
Good. Slept like 6 hours at least, I think, didn't I?
I don't know. What time do you go to bed?
I'll wake you up in like an hour.
Yeah. I can barely stand right now.
Go to sleep.
George's idea of being quiet and peaceful for me is turning all the friggin' lights on and making as much noise as he can while he's making his instant coffee. It's incredibly charming. Meanwhile, I'm walking around with like a flashlight, trying not to disturb him. What do you have to say for yourself? Exactly.
Heart feels something. Overcome, replace the shyness. Words forming out of the silence. Love will make us fall, but you can have it all. This is where we come.
Beautiful day. It's so amazing. Always, and it's so hot tomorrow, but here it's so hot. Hotter than yesterday, but it's so hot. Goodbye.
Just saw 9 knots. The wind, the tide, and the engine, but we saw it.
Tonight I made our favorite dinner that we used to eat before we headed over to the Bahamas. It's a veggie curry. You can pretty much put any veggies you want to in it. Yeah, and then you just cook it with coconut milk, veggie broth, and curry powder. And I like to put turmeric in it when I make it because, I don't know, turmeric's kind of messy, but when you're eating curry that's messy, you might as well just like load it with turmeric, and turmeric is so good for you. It is amazing. And we're eating it over brown rice tonight.
Cheers.
Cheers. We missed veggies.
So good.
It's just literally a bowl of vegetables. It's the best dinner you can ever have. Yeah, it's really amazing.
Make a moment last, slow it down. Don't you go too fast. Let your heart feel something. Let your heart feel something.
So I didn't take much footage of the afternoon. When we were heading into the channel, the waves were just like stacking up behind us like crazy. It's been 24 hours and George and I are very tired. We ended up not deciding to do 300 miles. We did about 160, and we're about 30 miles south of Charleston right now. And I'm not sure what tomorrow brings, but I do know that I'm about to get a full night's sleep, which I'm really looking forward to. I'm gonna make a hot cup of tea, relax, enjoy the lack of movement, and get some good sleep.
Make a moment last, slow it down. Don't you go too fast. Let your heart feel something. Let your heart feel something. All of this is just to tell you